Welcome to Taking Stock, where we offer first thoughts on leading financial news. I'm Vanessa Welch, Vice President for Financial Insights at Empower, and I'm here today with Empower's Chief Investment Strategist, Marta Norton. Marta, great to see you as always.
Good to see you.
We are diving into the September jobs report that was just released today, Marta, and the numbers really blew past expectations. We know that the Fed is watching the jobs data very closely to determine the size of its next cut. How do you think this stronger than expected job growth will affect their decision making?
Well, Vanessa, as you point, this was a big surprise to the upside. We saw 254K added to payrolls. Unemployment actually dropped to 4.1%. And underneath the hood in payrolls, while manufacturing was a bit weaker, it was stronger than it was in prior months. And the rest of the sectors were uniformly positive. All else held equal, this report keeps the Fed on track with its base case of a 1/4 point rate cut, which takes the wind out of the sails of those who were hoping for a bit more.
Yeah, it certainly does. We know revisions, Marta, have been a really big part of the story this year, with all but one of the revisions this year being negative. What did we see this month?
So this report actually arrests that trend. So what we actually saw were positive revisions both for July and August. And that's a really important signal for the market, since there was growing concern that the labor market had artificially high data and investors needed to mentally adjust numbers down.
So let's take a look at the broader headline here. Aside from the Fed watch, what does this data suggest to you about the health of the overall economy?
Yeah, so no single report is going to sound the all clear. As we've looked out over the course of 2024, we've seen a normalization trend, and we're going to continue to watch that, watching the labor market, the consumer, and earnings. But certainly this report helps alleviate the growing concern that the labor market was in free fall.
Yeah, despite an overall slowdown this year, it seems that the job market is still pretty resilient. Marta Norton, thank you as always for your valuable insights. And thank you for joining us for Taking Stock. I'm Vanessa Welch. Have a great weekend.